I see no neutral things. So there's a big thing about specialness in the Course, and we actually kind of misunderstand this. Yes, when you are in the world and part of the world, you are not special in that way. Yes, you might have your talents and abilities, but essentially you're not any more than anyone else. And it's rather interesting because as much as this verse even talks about getting into this, it is always the thought that comes first, despite the temptation to believe that it is the other way around. Yes, this is the way the world thinks, but not how you think. And we like to recognize that, yes, in the world, as bodies working with other bodies, we are essentially all the same, and that we all have the same limitations in that sense, and some have more and some have less, regardless. But in the recognition that this is actually referring to helping you to get to the recognition of what you are in this, say, alternate dimension, right? So in this alternate dimensional experience of what is, say, the Christ. So this Christ is only one. There's only one Christ, the only begotten Son, as it's referred to. And this is an alternate dimensional reality. And so in order to be a miraculous perspective, in order to have miracles and perform miracles, you have to discover what this only one is, this Christ consciousness is. So it's pretty interesting because a lot of this gets a little controversial in people's understandings and recognition of what it is. But essentially, that's where everything becomes and comes manifest from. You have ideas of a world, and everybody has succumbed to the ideas that you have of the world. But when you're the one that thought of them, not your body, but the Christ, then that's how you have the thought that becomes manifest. You have the thought that becomes manifest. Others have thoughts about what is already manifest, having thoughts about what is already manifest. And so you actually have thoughts that become manifest. You have thoughts that become manifest. See the difference? So you see no neutral things because you actually have no neutral thoughts. In fact, you have all the power of, say, God behind everything you are desiring to believe and to think, to literally become into existence. That's no little thing. I know this is a lot to handle for a lot of people when they're first getting into this. This is like, what? What are you talking about? What are you saying? I'm even trying to manifest stopping myself from saying this. That I'm in the sense of quite literally having resistance to telling you the truth of this because I have this idea that you're a beginner. And I'm trying to do this course for beginners, and yet here I am getting so deep. I mean, I can't help it because of the truth of what this speaks of. This is so intense. And I just want everyone to discover this truth so that they can actually have happy lives, so we can all, say, return to the Garden of Eden and literally live at peace again with the lion and the lamb laid together. And so I'm sorry that this course is going to be getting very, very deep. And if it scares you, I suggest pushing through it. It's going to be great if you push through it. But it's okay to run. It's okay to hide. It's okay to postpone it. It's okay. So please understand that. But if you keep going, it's going to be worth it.